Hi, my name's Jacqui and I'm from Monash University. But for the purpose of today's presentation, I represent TIS, the Tertiary Information Service. I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we are meeting today. I pay my respects to their elders, past, present and emerging, and any Indigenous people who may be watching this presentation today. So what is TIS? The Tertiary Information Service is a collective of universities, TAFEs and independent tertiary colleges that hope to inform students and help them prepare for their future careers. There are many options for students after Year 12, such as going into full-time work, taking a gap year, apprenticeships or traineeships, or going into further study. Whether you are completing the VCE, IB or VCAL, there's likely to be an option out there for you. Today we'll focus on what you need to think about over the coming months and years to help you make a decision about what you should do once you complete school. So why choose tertiary study? The main reason to pursue further study is to get a job and pursue a career. In Australia, the workforce participation rate, that is people who have a job, is much higher for those who complete study after high school. Recent statistics show that for those with just a high school certificate, only 61% of these people are currently in the workforce. On the other hand, workforce participation for those people with a tertiary qualification is between 80 and 90%, which is much higher. The statistics show that employers prefer a worker with a tertiary qualification. And then there's the money. People with no tertiary qualification, the median weekly income is just $784, while those with one tertiary qualification is their median weekly earnings are $1,100, and for two or more tertiary qualifications, people can earn a median income of $1,342 a week. Another reason to consider tertiary study is that there are so many different options out there. You can finally train or study in something that you're really interested in. So if you have a passion or a special interest in something, there is probably a course that is perfect for you. Tertiary study can also be a really fun and exciting time. You can meet lots of new people and build lots of lifelong friendships as well. Getting involved in clubs and societies, special interest groups, social events and sportings, as well as opportunities for travel, including studies, tours and exchange. I'm just going to skip through this presentation video. So the way in which we are working is changing. The good news is we're all living longer, but living longer also means the possibility of spending longer in the workforce. Does this mean we have to make a decision in the next few years about what we'll do for the rest of our lives? Absolutely not. We're already seeing an increasing number of career changes during life. This isn't just changing between jobs, but changing between completely different types of work. The Foundation for Youth Australia suggests that current high school students will have up to 17 different types of jobs over 5 different careers in their life, which is very different to what your parents or grandparents may have experienced. However, this introduces the need for lifelong learning to support this new and exciting approach to work over a lifetime. So one of the ways to support this lifelong learning is by developing a range of soft or transferable skills, which includes planning, teamwork, written and spoken communication skills, critical thinking, problem solving, and many more. Whether it's a certificate, diploma, or bachelor course, these skills are learned through tertiary studies. This is why the Foundation of Youth Australia also reports that the best place to develop and practice these skills is done whilst getting a tertiary qualification. The other reason to make sure that you build all of these tertiary these transferable skills through tertiary study is that many of the jobs of the future don't actually exist today. So we'll need more people who have honed these flexible skills through tertiary qualifications today that will be able to adapt to the new challenges of tomorrow. Because of this, it's also likely that tertiary study that you do when you leave high school is not the only time that you'll study. Many may choose to return to study later in life as in the postgraduate space, or they may be looking to change careers and pick up a completely different tertiary qualification. Regardless of which, tertiary study adventure is no longer a linear journey. Thanks for listening today. I hope that gives you a better idea of why you might like to consider tertiary study. Thanks for listening.